Strength training and shoes. So there's a question about coming through, like should I wear my shoes in my strength training? Should I not wear my shoes in my strength training? What I would recommend everyone do is start in shoes, and it gets drastically harder when you are outside of your shoes because your foot has more control, it's less stable. So there's actually 3 things that you can do. I'll show you those progressions. Let me actually go back to the whiteboard. I wanted to show you the progressions for the strength training so that you can know what those are. The first one is shoes on. Now typically, like I find, like if you're in Hokas or something, the Hokas would be almost like a big thick pad that you would be on. That might make it a little bit more difficult, but the progression is to make it easy to hard would be shoes on, shoes off, and then the notorious blue pad. Now the blue pad, we don't sell these because they're like $50 for a piece of foam, and I can't justify me ever doing it. Just go to Amazon. You're looking already here. It's called the TheraBand Blue Balance Pad. And if someone has a cheap version, go ahead and toss it in the comments of this Facebook Live. This pad is legit. Like, this is the one we use in the clinic. It's very durable. It'll last you a really long time. But it's like $50 and you're like, this is no way this is like a markup of like $49.98 on it. But that's what we use. You can get it on Amazon. So what we're doing here with these progressions, shoes on, shoes off, blue pad, is essentially where we're removing support as you go through it. Like if you go day 7 of base 6, which is all balance and strength for your foot and ankle, in shoes on, it's going to be a little bit easier than it would be on the blue pad because you're making things more unstable as you do these. So you might find like my right side of my balance is really good, my left side is bad. I wouldn't recommend doing shoes on and shoes off for each foot, but you could easily do shoes off for one foot, blue pad for the other to continue to progress. But this is how I would look at the strength training from easy to hard. So if you have any questions, and if you're doing something right, if you want to progress, you can easily make these progressions to base 6, base 3, yoga, prime, all these things can be utilized. Okay?